Classical crescendo. Johann Michael Haydn, 1737–1806. Early life and birth. Johann Michael Haydn was born on September 14, 1737, in the Austrian village of Rohrau, a small town near the Hungarian border. He was the younger brother of the famous composer Joseph Haydn. Born into a family with modest means, his father, Matthias Haydn, was a wheelwright, and his mother, Maria Koller, worked as a cook. From an early age, Michael showed an affinity for music, a trait that ran in the family, especially given his brother's burgeoning talent. Education and musical training. Michael Haydn's formal music education began when he joined the choir of St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna as a choir boy, following in the footsteps of his elder brother. At St. Stephen's, he received rigorous training in choral singing, composition, and instrumental music. His time in Vienna shaped his musical style and broadened his compositional skills. This education laid the groundwork for his future career as both a composer and an educator. Career and contributions. In 1763, Michael Haydn moved to Salzburg, where he was appointed as the Concertmeister at the Salzburg court. He quickly gained recognition for his sacred music, particularly his masses and requiems, which were deeply admired by his peers, including Mozart. His work in Salzburg put him in contact with many important figures in the music world, and he remained in the city for the majority of his life. Michael composed extensively, from symphonies and chamber music to sacred choral works. Though his works were overshadowed by his brother Joseph, Michael was a prolific and influential composer in his own right, especially in the realms of sacred and choral music. His compositions were noted for their emotional depth and intricate structure. Later years and death. In his later years, Haydn continued to compose sacred music, which became his primary focus. He remained dedicated to his role as a court composer in Salzburg, even as his health began to decline. Michael Haydn passed away on August 10, 1806, in Salzburg. He was honored in death by his contemporaries, including Mozart, who held his work in high regard. Legacy and influence. Though often overshadowed by his more famous brother, Michael Haydn left a substantial legacy in the world of classical music. His influence on younger composers, such as Mozart and Schubert, is well documented. Michael Haydn's sacred music, in particular, remains an important part of the choral repertoire. His works were known for their spiritual intensity and clarity, characteristics that have continued to endear them to performers and audiences alike. While he may not have achieved the same widespread fame as Joseph, Michael's contributions to sacred and symphonic music were profound, especially in the development of the classical style. Notable compositions and conclusions. Michael Haydn composed over 40 symphonies and numerous sacred works, including masses, offertories, and motets. He was known for his choral works such as the Requiem in C minor, a piece that deeply influenced Mozart's own Requiem. His symphonies, though less known, are praised for their lyricism and orchestral texture. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.